Good morning, guys. Yesterday I didn't have a good sleep because there was this dog barking outside and I slept very little. Nevertheless, let's choose our topic. So, today's topic may be this flute. When you see this Krishna having a flute, so a flute is a musical instrument. It is a wind instrument which has holes in them. Usually they have one hole on this side and the other side perhaps is covered, and there are many smaller holes in the side of the flute, in the cylindrical circular side. And this flute can be made to be very easily playable, such as some flutes have this pipe here on one side. They are mostly for children, and these types of flute, when you see that you have to hold one side and cover the holes, the other side is for support and have to blow upwards in their respective holes. And this flute is a staple of this Krishna from Indian mythology, who was, as I was told, very good with women. It was a mischievous child and is an avatar of Lord Vishnu. So this avatar means earthly form of the god. And one of my friends, who is now at Flipkart as a software developer, used to play the flute, Abhishek Jha. I think he can also play it now. And this sound of flute I really like compared to some other instruments. It gives a very peaceful sound, and it has a good texture. Flutes are also a part of the Pokemon game I'm playing, where there is a very simple melody, but very catchy. I cannot hope to recreate it here, but it is there. You can see that that flute is played to call the rideable Pokemon, animal-like thing which we can call for a ride, and that's the beauty of that flute. Also, this flute was used in the concept of Pokemon, as I was saying, was to wake up a snoring Snorlax in the Pokemon Red, Green, and their later recreations, including Fire Red and Let's Go. So that is all there. And flute can be made up of wood, as they traditionally are, but sometimes they can also be made up of metal. So that's all about flutes today. Let's talk about the diary. As I was talking about the game, I have finished the game Legends yesterday, at least the main part. It took me about 10 and 11 hours. I really liked the game. The dialogue was much more mature compared to the older games. It has tiny bits of wisdom that are also applicable to day-to-day life, and the story was also good. Sometimes it felt a little rushed, where you have to battle the bosses, but otherwise it was great. But I hope among the areas, there were the snowy areas, there were this bog and marshy areas and grasslands. I also hope there was a forest area there, a dense forest with large trees, but it was not included. But I think it's one of the greatest Pokemon games of all time. Yeah. On the other hand, one of my friends in the singing app also got COVID. She took all precautions, but she went to a supermarket and got it. However, it was mild and not as bad as the older strains. And she is, her name is, I'm forgetting the name, you see. I forgot her name, how can I do it? She also has a good collection of tea, and she was showing me the boxes of tea she has. Yeah, but yesterday I didn't have that much of a sleep due to the dog barking. You see, they're just crying also outside. I hope I'll have a good rest day today. Thank you for listening. Hope to see you again.